Hi, good day. My name is Gerald Arellano and I will be the reporter for today. The topic will be the citizenship in the digital age. Before that, let me, di- let me dive in the good citizenship. There will be a 9 factors. The number one is advocates for equal human rights for all. The number two is treat others courteously and never bullies. The number three does not steal or damage other properties or persons. Number four communicates clearly, respectfully, and with empathy. The number five is actively pursues an education and develops habit for a lifelong learning. Number six, spends and manage money responsibly. Number seven, uploads basics human rights or privacy freedom of speech, etc. The eighth, protect self and others from harm. And the lastly, number nine is protectively promotes their own physical and mental health. Okay, proceed the cyber citizenship in a digital age. What is cyber citizenship? A cyber citizenship is based on a general concept of citizenship but differs in a couple of ways. The first is there are no rights you have as a cyber citizen other than a legal protection. You have you have as an actual citizen. So it means some of those are not available due, due to the global nature of the cyber world. Nevertheless, every citizen of the cyber world should have a right to respect privacy and their own opinion. We have right we have the right to privacy. While the cyber world does not have a bill of constitutionally protected rights, we should still be required to respect certain inalienable rights. The life right for fair and reasonable treatment online. Liberty right to basic freedoms. A cyber privilege is a privilege to have access to the internet. It is a privilege to have the technology that allows us access to the internet and cellular network. The next is the cyber responsibilities. Cyber responsibility is really at the heart of cyber citizenships. To be responsible, we need to inform about the cyber world. We also need to know about how to remain safe and protect ourselves online. Another area of responsibility is to obey the law and being for considerate and well-mannered citizens. We are responsible for being a cyber citizens is a probably more accurately characterized as a civil behavior. There are certain ways civilized human beings should have behaved towards others. The next is laws. The most important area of respect we should demonstrate as a cyber citizen is for the law. There are several legal issues related to online activity. The first is intellectual property rights. Includes the written world, ideas, and products like music. This area is protected by federal copyrights, patent, and trademark laws. If you download a music without paying for it, you have violated the property rights of the artist. The next is cyberstalking. Another area that has legal protection is cyber harassment and bullying or cyberstalking. These laws are primarily enacted by state legislatures. Most established have anti-cyber harassment laws. Threatening, harassment, or intimidating someone through electronic means, violence, that incite to be free from harassment. Pornography also is regulated by the law. For the most part, that means ensuring that is not a child pornography. Most other forms of pornography occupy a gray area that is in part protected as a free speech and in a part whether it's violate community standards of decency. This pretty much means it is under-regulated a more recent aspects of pornography. It's what has been called revenge porn for people over 18 as a loving former partner or as a likely someone who has hacked account may provide nude image sites that solicit this kind of material. It can be done without the consent of the person in the image. There are laws about identity theft, both at the federal and state level, making creating a false websites under another's names and otherwise using their personally identifying information. It, it's about federal state crime, cyber crimes. Here's the summary of the cyber crimes. Number one is copyright infringement, plagiarism, downloading songs you dispurchase, profiting from other creative efforts or products, bullying and harassment, child pornography including sexting, internet stalking, identity theft, and cyber identity. Identity or cyber identity. There are a range of ways we can be identified and recognized online. It starts with the online names we use for various accounts as well our online addresses like email, texting number, social media accounts, etc. Then there are the more traditional forms of identity such as name, hometown, school, school they attend, home address, or phone number. We, we may also be identified by the date of birth and social security number. It, each computer or device that access the internet or cellular network has a unique IP address that can be used to identify the device. Potentially, the user of the device. Finally, we can also establish a cyber identity. Cyber footprinting. Every time we go online or transmit anything over a cellular network, we leave a trace that activity. This is known as a cyber footprint. There are generally two kinds of cyber footprints. The first is an intentional footprint. They have knowingly posted or entered online. Consider this as something like putting your shoes prints in a wet cement that dries into permanent trail. Intentional footprints include things like photos, videos, YouTube, Vine, FaceTime, or any social media texting account. The next is unintentional footprints. We live in cyberspace. Unintentional footprints include such as things as cookies, search engines, metrics, and social media tracking. Cyber property. Anything that is posted online automatically becomes the copyright protected product of the creator. This includes music, photos, videos, and written materials. The creator of this product is shaved to permanently register it with the U.S. Office of the Copyrights or with the United States Patent and Trademarks Office. Use of these products, particularly monetary gain, requires permission to the copyright owner. Relational aggression. The internet and cellular networks can be used to express frustrations, anger, and cruelty to each other people. However, The most common form of rational aggression is represented by insensitive comments like rude and awkward remarks or attempts at playful humor. The inability to read the nonverbal social cues when making or receiving playfully insulting or sarcastic remark can result in misunderstanding about the real intent of the remarks or the reaction of the recipient. The lastly is the cyber communication. Cyber communication can also be used in intentionally bully, intimidate, harass, or threaten other people by through speaking directly online to other person or by using the social network to speak about another person. The internet provides another forum for the age-old attempts to be mean and cruel to other person. It also means true a lot. And that's for my part. Thank you. Bye.